So clevescene.com for people who want to do that. If you want to join us on the phone, please do 216-578-1007. 800-348-1007. You can send me a text. The number is 35192. Get me there, alancoxshow.com. Leave us messages on the iHeartRadio app if you want to do that. You ever had the good fortune to see a movie scene play out in front of you in real life?
The best.
What was the movie scene that you saw play out in front of you in real life?
One time, I used to do a joke about this. One time I saw a guy walking downtown Cleveland in the wintertime, and he slipped on ice and fell backwards so comically, and his briefcase opened, and there were papers everywhere. I was like, this is the best day of my life.
Legs go fully up in the air.
Yes. His briefcase went flying. And I was like, dude, I was laughing so hard. I knew I should have gone over and helped him, but I was laughing so hard because I was like, you do not see that in real life. You don't actually get to see that.
I was a few cars back at a red light in a residential neighborhood. And so where I'm sitting, just waiting for the light to turn green, I'm looking around. And I look to my left, and I'm waiting in front of this house. Nothing amazing about this house. You know, it's kind of a beat-up neighborhood. But I'm sitting there, and there's a van parked in the lawn. And it's at an angle, like they're backing up to get some things out of it. And still, it was a long red boy. And I'm sitting there waiting for the light to turn green. And and I see a guy come out of the front door with something in his arms, like he's going to put it in the van. And just as the light turns green and I start moving, because the cars ahead of me are starting to go through the green light, just as this is pulling out of frame, a woman comes bounding through the front door, paces behind him, slams the storm door open, and she has a pan in the air and is chasing him like she's going to hit him in the head with it. And I'm like, oh my, remember the scene in Fargo where Buscemi finally tells Peter Stormare, I'm out? Mm-hmm. He got shot in the face, right? And he walks out of the house and Stormare comes barging out. Just as Buscemi turns around because he hears him, he hits him in the head, and that's the precursor to the wood chipper.
Yeah.
That was the scene that I saw play out in real life. Now, I wanted to slam on my brake. There were cars behind me. Had I been the last person there at the red, I would have waited. Or I would have backed up a little bit and see what happened. So it looked like she was going out there to hit him in the back of the head with a pan or something. I don't know what. He was yelling something, but just slamming the screen door open as he's almost to the back of the van. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Now, I had to go about my day. That guy could be dead by now. I haven't checked on it. I haven't Googled anything. Hey, is there somebody who was killed by blunt force trauma? Or maybe she hit him in the head with a pan. Maybe it wasn't a pan. Maybe I saw what my mind wanted to see, right? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe she was coming out to tell him, hey, you forgot your pan. And
take this with you.
Right. Hey, Tay, don't forget this. This is your favorite pan. It was pretty wild. It was a wild scene. And again, it's an area where I just happened to be there. It's not part of my normal route. So I'm probably never going to be over there again. I don't even think I would know how to get back there. But man, it was wild. And so now, not as fun as a guy slipping on the ice and his briefcase snapping open like an oyster and the papers going everywhere. That's pretty good because it's comical. Mine was a potential crime.
Yeah. Yeah, this was probably 7 or 8 years ago at this point. I think about him all the time. It honestly might have been the beginning of my love for people falling on ice. I don't know. But I saw it and I was like, this is the best day. This is the best day.
Alan, has Poundcake's mom voted for him?
She has. She was really stoked. I told her about it. Now this is, I told her to, and she said she was going to. I don't know. I haven't checked in with her to see if she has. I think she probably doesn't know the process. Like, I think she thinks she could just go to the page where I am and just vote, but you have to vote like pages before. So I don't know if she knows how to do that.
Well, no, you can skip to people in places.
One thing, yeah.
I think she has to make some kind of account.
Mm-hmm.
She might
Did your brother vote for you? Because he was like, why are you on there?
I told him I don't know if he did, to be honest with you.
Yeah, his
Like on the house
brother
with him?
wasn't
But
even supportive of
He
him.
was like, Tony, you're not better than Tony Rizzo. I said, okay, well, they nominated me, so stop hating.
And yes, you were.
Yeah, again, this isn't an industry trade magazine. This is readers of Cleveland Scene. These are audience people. There's a reason you were nominated in the first place. We didn't tell people, hey, nominate Poundcake. We weren't that smart. That would have been
Well,
amazing of us to do.
We
You
told
guys
them in the
did that.
past, but we didn't. We
But
didn't
it was
talk
like
about this
it was
year.
a throwaway phrase.
Yeah.
It seems like every week somebody in this town is doing a best of poll. So I don't even know when they happen anymore.
Well,
But this one's
August.
happening now.
It was a funny exchange. I have to find the text between me and my brother because I sent him the screenshot of what I was sent. And he was like, bruh, what? He said, STFU over Tony Rizzo? No way. That's what he said.
But he probably didn't even know when Rizzo's on. It's not like he's some big Rizzo fan.
I think it's name recognition.
Well, right, because he's been in the air here for 25 years.
and I was like,
however.
I sent him the link, so I think he's smart enough to do the rest, but maybe he didn't. Maybe the Poundcake mini bites are gonna have to carry this one.
Right. I'm sure he's got a lot of more important things to do than support his brother, right?
He needs to support his bum leg while he's
Gimping
trying.
around. Right. He's got all this, right? If he's up on a bum leg, is he working?
I don't think so.
So he's got nothing but time. He should be working like a command center there, so that he should be
Every hour. Ding.
Yes, well, every day people can vote daily.
But I'm sure you could probably vote from a different IP address, right? A different computer.
Well, let's not get crazy here. I mean, I think no.
Use your phone,
I think
then
once
use
a
your
day
computer.
is fine. I mean, this is still a goof. I mean, the funny part, it's amazing that you're nominated, and it's even funnier than the other people are like chipped off about it. Alan F. Mary, that guy probably needs neck surgery by now. Oh,
Doesn't
don't be a
need
baby.
neck surgery.
Who
Grow up.
cares?
Oh,
Neck surgery.
Neck surgery.
Why you got to kill a funny bit?
Whatever, dude.
The guy slipped.
They actually died. How
legs-
about that?
Yeah, he's
I
dead.
He's
watched
dead.
his head
Yeah, he
explode.
died.
Like a ripe melon.
Mary's the one that did it.
balloon.
She went and stepped on his neck.
You're right.
And that's when she laughed the hardest.
Yes.
She saw this guy coming, saw the salt that the business there had painstakingly put on the ice. She went and sucked all that salt up.
With a straw.
So it'd be nice and slick, and then she sprayed brand new water on it
And it was so cold it froze instantly.
instantly. Thank you, climate change.
Oh, and guess what? That guy was going to be the next Hitler, and Mary stopped him.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I killed Briefcase Hitler.
Man.
Did Hitler ever carry a briefcase?
This one did. Hitler too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that took a turn, but yeah, okay. It's
the guy forced our hand. We had to
Yeah.
tell the rest of the story.
I was gonna leave that part out.
Mm-hmm.
was he a designated Hitler? That's the question.
Yes.
Designated hitter.
Got to take a break. If you want to send a text, 351